everyone, this is our assignment on paper stock. So paper stock is a type of paper used for printing and it comes in a few different types. Paper used for text printing is a lot thinner and it's easy to roll and fold. It's used for items like flyers and book pages. Paper stock considered cover paper is thicker and heavier. It's very durable, so it's used for items like postcards and catalogue covers. The weight of paper stock is measured in grams per square metre or GSM. Anything below 120 GSM is generally considered text stock and anything above is considered cover. Paper stock can also be coated or uncoated. Coated paper is treated with a shiny wax that enhances colour and contrast. Uncoated paper is flat and non-reflective, which provides better clarity for text-heavy documents. Paper stock is made by producing pulp from wood chips. This can be done in a few different ways. Chemical pulping uses chemicals to break down the wood chip, which generally produces a higher grade paper. And mechanical pulping involves chips being fed into a refiner to disintegrate into fibre. The refiners use steam-heated rollers that crush and grind the chips. The pulp is then refined and bleached to achieve a whiter colour and mixed in with a slurry. The slurry is spread across a fine mesh screen that water drains from, which leaves a mat of interwoven fibres. This is then pressed and dried and coated if needed.
So these are just some of the common terms you might hear being used when talking about paper stock. So number one, we have GSM. This refers to the thickness of the paper. So for example, the higher the number, the thicker the paper. Number two, we have coated paper. This is paper that contains a smooth finish that is either glossy or matte. 3, we have uncoated paper. This is normal paper with its natural texture and is more absorbent. 4, text weight versus cover weight. Text weight is a lighter paper that is used for magazine pages, whereas cover weight is stronger, more resilient paper that is used for items that need to endure heavy use. 5, vellum or parchment. This is just transparent or clear paper. 6, cardstock. This is thicker, more durable paper that is commonly used for cards, crafts, and covers. 7, deckled edge. This is handmade paper with rough edges. 8, specialty paper. This is paper that includes metallic, patterned, or textured paper. 9, duplex or triplex paper. This is paper that consists of 2 or 3 layers and is made from recycled pulp. So this is commonly used for industrial and corrugated packaging. Lastly, we have recycled paper, which is obviously eco-friendly paper that is made from repurposed materials. So there are a lot of creative methods that can be used with paper stock, starting off with number 1 being embossing and debossing. And this is when designs are raised or pressed onto paper, which is ideal for emphasizing design features or adding texture. Number 2, we have die cutting, and this is cutting intricate shapes onto paper or cardstock when creating packaging, publication designs, cards, invitations, etc. We have letterpress printing, and this is a printing technique that transfers text or an image onto paper by pressing an elevated inked surface. 4, foil stamping, which is a printing method that applies foil to a surface using pressure and heat. This creates an elegant and shiny appearance. 6, we have perforation. This is a print finishing that involves poking tiny holes in paper to help with tearing or bending. 7, screen printing. This is a process where ink is forced through a mesh screen onto a surface that creates a print. 8, lamination. This is a method that is used to protect and improve a surface. A thin layer of plastic or another substance is then bonded to it. And lastly, we have edge painting or gliding. Edge painting is a process that applies colour to the edges of paper. This is used for invitations, books, or business cards.
Hi, I'm Melike and I'll be talking about some creative applications of paper stock. First is origami, which is the Japanese art of folding paper into detailed designs like animals or flowers without cutting or using glue. Traditionally, kami, a thin lightweight paper with a coloured or patterned side and a white back, is used. Thin paper is more common as it is easier to fold, whereas thicker or textured paper adds durability and artistic flair. Next up is seed paper, which is paper embedded with seeds that can be planted to grow flowers, herbs, or vegetables. It is made from recycled materials, prompting no waste, and is often used for event invitations, business cards, or even paper confetti. Craft paper is a strong brown paper made from wood pulp using the craft process. It is known for its durability and natural appearance and is commonly used for packaging, wrapping, making bags, and various craft projects. It's biodegradable and recyclable, which makes it a popular choice for sustainable applications. Finally, paper clothing is a new, innovative, and eco-friendly fashion trend that uses upcycled paper to create clothing and accessories. Through techniques like coating, folding, laminating, or blending paper with fabric fibers, paper dresses, jackets, and accessories have appeared on runways as part of this trend and show how paper can be used as an artistic and sustainable alternative to traditional textiles. Next up is limitations. There are several limitations to consider when choosing paper stock. Size. Not all paper is available in every size, and custom sizes require special ordering or adjustments in the printing process. Some printers have maximum sizes of paper they can print on, which can limit oversized designs. Weight affects how paper performs in different projects and printing processes. Heavier paper provides durability but can be difficult to fold or run through certain printers. Lighter paper is more flexible and cheaper but lacks sturdiness for projects like packaging or high-quality prints. Finish impacts the texture and appearance of the paper and how it absorbs ink. Coated paper is best for high-impact visuals like magazines or brochures, while uncoated is preferred for readability and a natural finish on text-heavy documents. Opacity refers to how much light passes through the paper. Low-opacity paper, generally lighter paper, may cause show-through where printing on one side is visible on the other. Higher opacity paper is thicker, which prevents this issue but results in heavier paper stock, which can increase production and postage costs. Durability. This refers to how well paper holds up under general handling and wear and tear. Typically, lighter paper under 100 GSM tends to be more fragile and prone to tearing, while heavier paper over 200 GSM is more robust but can be difficult to fold or bind or mail. Usage. The intended use of paper stock affects its suitability for different projects. Papers with specific textures or coatings may not be compatible with certain printing methods like embossing or foil stamping. Heavier paper can be more difficult to work with for projects that require folding or binding like books or magazines, where flexibility is important. This is the promotional poster I've designed for the Melbourne Writers' Festival. We chose the event Ghosts, an evening of storytelling. I chose a title font that emulates the gothic tone of the event and featured authors. It will be printed using offset lithography on textured linen 200 GSM stock. This adds a tactile and vintage feel that mimics the look of aged materials and further complements the mysterious theme, adding depth to its minimalist layout. The high 200 GSM is so it is durable and easy to handle while still retaining a premium look. Thanks very much for watching.